Nah, y'all glitched me.
Bro,
Bro, that's what we are here for, Johnny.
How'd you glitch me?
We didn't glitch you, bro.
How
How
did
did
that?
that?
Nah, you
You
didn't,
did?
cause
Because
that was
that was
weird.
weird.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's
probably just
probably
not
just not
showing up
showing
on
up
my
on my
screen.
screen. Yeah, probably.
I know
I
that
know
shit
that shit
happens a
happens a
lot.
lot.
Yeah, bro, like to be
To be
honest,
honest,
NRP, this
this
update
update
sucks, not
sucks,
gonna
not gonna
lie.
lie.
All right,
Hey,
so
you
you
know,
got the right to remain
sometimes
silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. Do you understand your rights?
yeah.
All right.
What were you saying, Johnny?
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
sometimes you see somebody, you don't
you
even
don't
see
even
him
see him
around the corner,
you know,
and you
and you
think they're
think they're
shooting from
shooting
the
from the
wall,
wall.
but
But
then when
then when
you
you
peek a
peek a
corner
corner
and you
and you
shoot it,
shoot it,
and they
and they
accuse you of the
accuse you of the
same
same
thing,
thing,
it's like,
it's like,
what the
what the
fuck? I
fuck?
was
I
not
was not
shooting through
shooting
a
through a
wall.
wall.
But
But
from the
the
distance and
distance
like
and like
all the
all the
lag and the
lag and the
placement and
placement and
shit,
shit,
it sometimes
sometimes
looks like
looks
you're
like you're
shooting through
shooting
a
through a
wall,
wall,
literally.
literally.
I know, bro, I know. I have
I have
realized that
realized
as
that as
well.
well.
So I'm
So I'm
sure,
sure,
like
like
from the
from
other
the other
person's
person's
perspective, I'm
perspective, I'm
not
not
doing that
doing that
way
way
because
because
if that
if that
happens,
happens, bro,
bro, I am in
I'm in
trouble.
trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
well,
I've never put
never
a
put a
ticket in
ticket
on
in on
anybody,
anybody,
so
so
I don't
I
give a
don't give a
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like
Like
I
I
don't do
don't
this
do this
playing this
playing this
ticket
ticket
stuff and
stuff and
stuff,
stuff,
right? But
right?
when
But
they
when they
log
log
off or
off or
something, bro,
something, bro,
that's like
that's like
really when
really
I
when
get
I get
mad.
mad.
Because bro,
Because
like
bro, like
we
we
understand you
understand you
guys wanna
guys
play
wanna
around
play
with the
around with the
PD and
PD and
stuff,
stuff,
right?
right?
Even
Even
we wanna
we
play
wanna
around
play
with
around
you
with you
guys, but
guys,
the
but
thing
the
is
thing
like
is like
you
you
can't be
can't be
logging off
logging
and
off and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
pisses me
pisses
off,
me
bro.
off, bro.
I would
I would
never
never
log
log
off.
off.
I
I
want you
want you
guys to
guys to
get
get
arrest
arrest
me or
me or
kill me,
kill me,
whatever you
whatever you
gotta do,
gotta
get
do,
your
get your
points,
points,
or
or you know,
that's
that's
stupid
stupid
to
to
log off.
log
What's
off.
the
What's the
point?
point?
It's the
It's the
brokers,
brokers,
man. They
man.
don't
They
have
don't
the
have the
jail
jail
card, so
card,
they
so
have
they
to
have to
log
log
off.
off.
Bunch of
Bunch of
pussies.
pussies.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that's
Olsen
Olsen
right there.
No,
No,
that's a
that's a
cop.
cop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
police.
police.
I
I
killed him
killed him
accidentally one
accidentally
day.
one day.
No,
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 never
no. The
mind.
other
The
guy
other
was
guy was
different
different
name.
name. Computer process tall guy.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
we good, Vito.
Alright,
I
check
need
this
I
out.
need help,
help, Vito.
Vito.
I need
I
help,
need
Vito.
help,
Help
Vito.
me
Help me
out.
out.
Get me out
Get
of
me
this
out of this
car.
car.
I bet
I
that
bet that
thing's
thing's
slow.
slow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like those cars, bro. Like
the
the Beast Invader right now in the specials,
one of
one of
the
the
officers
officers
in
in
the
the
PD,
PD,
he
he
bought with
bought
the
with the
straight
straight
coins. I was
coins. I
like,
was
is
like,
it
is it
fast?
fast?
He's
He's
like,
like,
nah,
nah,
buddy,
but
he just
he
likes
just
the
likes the
design of
design
it.
of
I was
it. I
like,
was like,
damn.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the cars look pretty good, but I wouldn't pay for it just for that. I would need the speed if I'm gonna pay for it.
Exactly.
Yo, I just want you guys to know that that Zay guy you guys have hired for you right now just tried to tell me to suck his dick for money back there in the alley. Just thought you should be aware of that.
You say what? What did he say?
Zay, whatever his name is, he was in your guys' parking lot, and then he saw me walking. He was like, "Yo, hop in." And I was like, "All right." So I hopped in. He pulls into an alley, and he's like, "You know what to do." And I'm like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "Start sucking." And I'm like, "All right, well, you're on video, bro. So if you want this to be to an admin or to your higher ups," and then he starts driving away. He pulled in here. That's the last I saw of him.
Yeah, if you have a video, send me.
I have the video. I already sent it to Administrator Escobar.
Bro.
Yep, I sent that shit immediately. I was like, all right, that's
Hey, was it the Mustang?
Yeah, he was in the green Mustang. Zay, whatever. Yes,
bro.
not joking. I already sent it to Escobar. He's typing me right now. Hold on.
What? Hold on. What happened? When you
When you
came to the
came to the
hiring
hiring
event the
event the
other
other
day.
day.
What'd you say? I can't hear you, Harvey. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said like what happened when you came to the hiring event the other day, right?
So what happened was basically I got escorted out and then got laughed at, and then they pretty much told me I'm not available or like able to hire again as a police officer. And then I don't remember who I spoke to, but I just gave him like a little angry comment, not like directly towards him or whatever. And then they all took it personally as like I'm going to kill a cop or something. And I was like, no, I'm just letting him know, be safe. And they tased me, shot me on the ground, so I logged out for a couple of days because I'm not trying to deal with that shit.
What, do you remember like when did you came? Like was it this last hiring event or
It was the very last one you guys had. That was the very last one I was at. I'm like, all right, you guys don't want me here no more? Gotcha. Copy.
No, I don't. Hold on, I don't. Was I the person who was taking your interview at the time?
I don't know. Someone just told me they had to escort me out the building because I'm not accepted as a police officer for this server anymore.
All right, hang on.
Why?
All right, Mr. Johnny.
I don't know. Literally, he asked what was the incident about that originally got me fired. I told him my honest opinion on what happened, and then right after that, not even like 10 or 5 minutes later, he came back. He's like, all right, I'm gonna need to escort you out the building. You can't be hired. Blah blah blah. So I was like, all right, with the PD, I guess then. So that's
Hang on.
All
All right, Mr. Johnny. You're being charged with a 1.9,
Yeah, I'll let you guys finish
a
up.
1.12, a 3.4, 3.1, and a 2.1
That's it? You know, I did a lot more damage back there to the city too. I knocked over 4 light poles.
That's involving the 2.1
No.
damage to state
But
property.
Johnny, we can only charge you with whatever we have on our scene, right?
Oh, okay.
Like you could have murdered someone before we arrived on the scene and we started playing around, right? But we can't charge you for that because we were not there. We have to see that in order to charge you with anything.
But what if I have a confession? What if I'm confessing?
Nah, bro, still it doesn't work because we have to submit our evidence
in
the evidence room, right?
So that's
what they have a look on it. And if you confess, I understand if you confess or something, right? But still that doesn't work because it has to be on our evidence in order to charge you with something.
No way. So if somebody calls the cops on me for doing something, and you guys show up after you did it, how are you going to log the evidence?
Bro, like how? So first thing is, if they call the cops on us, right? And then in the meantime, if you guys are like already being dealt with each other, right? And then fled the scene, bro. Like literally not like it's the same thing, bro. Like he can be there. He can tell us the name and stuff, right? Like let's say no offense to any of you, right? But let's say you and Holo were playing around, right? Let's say you did 1v1 or something, right? And then in the meantime, either of you guys call cops on the other person, right? But what happens is if you ended up doing 1v1, let's say one person dies, right? We are on the scene, the other person has fled the scene, and then we ask the person who's dead, like who killed you and stuff, right? And they can tell me the name and stuff, but I can do only that part, bro. And then I can look for that person if he's online.
Harvey, can I say something real quick? You don't mind?
Yeah, what's up?
Also, if you are basically in a 1v1 and it's a friendly 1v1 and you're the one running, they're going to take that as, oh, okay, so you just shot this guy all willy-nilly and you're the main suspect. So, of course, they're going to question you and think you're the one that did it because you're the one that ran away in the first place instead of standing there saying, no, we're friends, we're just having a friendly 1v1 type of thing.
Yeah, I know. But I just gave him an example, like just
I know that's what I'm just letting him know. That's another example as well that I've seen happen too. But people are just shooting each other off friendly, and the cops come and one person runs, so they go after the one that's running because they think he did it purposely.
All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and take him in real quick so he can get out.
All right.
I'll be waiting. Don't worry about it.
Hey, threat?
Say he's just.
They got just locked out.
Yeah, I think it was the same guy he was talking about.
Nah, I see that car way over there in the corner.
All right, let's go. Floor 1.
Second. Hey, make sure he's in the same cell as me, guys.
Está bueno, ese es el que está por $24, ¿no? Que por día.